Hello and welcome to another episode of the NBA 2K podcast. I'm your host, Rib, and this is the last episode of September for NBA 2K25. And I guess I'll start off by talking a little bit about Blackout, which is the current event that, as of me recording this, is ending in just a few minutes. So if you still didn't get your double rep and everything else that you wanted, it's your last chance. Unless you enter a West Coast server, you can get a few more hours in, I think. I'm not sure, unless it's a global. It might be a global time. But anyway, what I wanted to talk about this event is actually the things in the event. So if you don't know what Blackout is, it's an event that occurs every year, and this year, you're supposed to mark off or check off things that 2K wants you to do. So, hit a shot in game, or get a screen on somebody, or attempt a race of the week. And each time you complete one of these things, you get your little check mark that you completed it. And if you complete enough things, it's basically bingo. If you've ever played bingo, you're kind of doing the bingo lines. So every line, horizontal, diagonal, vertical, every line gives you something for free. And at the end of it all, when you complete the whole thing, you get 20 KVC and all skill boosts as well. That's if the last line is your last one. And this comes to my point. So not everybody got the same stuff on the board, meaning my bingo card is different from your bingo card. And there is one thing that 2K wanted people to do, which is get an N1 online. So what is an N1? An N1 is when you shoot the ball, or you go up for a layup or a dunk, and you get fouled, and you make the shot. And then you get free throws, and you've converted an N1. Now, you can sort of get N1s in park, where if you dunk the ball or you shoot, and you get fouled, if it's called a foul and the ball goes in, you just get the points, no free throws. So you don't get to actually convert the N1. Now, the issue here, and why I'm bringing all this up, is because of not just this one, but specifically I want to talk about this one because I had to do this and I've seen other people. Because 2K required people to get an N1 online, and it can't be in park, it can't be in theater, it can't be any mode that you won't get free throws. You have to get the free throw completed. Because of this, people were going to wreck in other 5v5 modes, so I guess Pro-Am or Proving Grounds, and they would deliberately go up with the ball on people in the paint, multiple people in the paint, going up for crazy layups, crazy dunks that they'll never be able to make in an attempt to get a foul call. So what does this mean? It means that 2K, maybe, it was an oversight, made people throw games just to get this thing completed, because an N1 is not an easy thing to get. And throughout the day, see a lot of guards running to the paint, trying to dunk the ball, ending their box score with 4 for 18, whatever it may be, on just running the ball down to the paint and trying to get a layup, trying to get a dunk. And 2K, either knowingly or not, made people play bad to try to complete this. And I can't for the life of me understand. I feel like it was an accident. I feel like they didn't really think about this, but maybe they did. I don't know. You can't, hopefully this doesn't happen anymore, but you can't, 2K can't give challenges to people that require people to be selfish, to hog the ball, to not think of others in a team-based mode. So if they're in a 1v1, do whatever you want. But that's not the case. These people are coming into the wreck, and they're doing this, and it's upsetting everybody on the team. And I recorded this. I probably will never release this. But the guy that was trying to get this N1 challenge told people that if they don't give him the ball, that he is going to throw the game. So that's the kind of thing that was happening today. And it happened many, many times because people are trying to complete this. So I don't exactly blame those people. I blame 2K primarily for including this N1 thing in here. And that's not the only one that was bad. Another one is you needed to play a game with the casual, meaning a black plate. So imagine if you're a red plate, how are you supposed to fairly play with the black plate on your team? I don't know, but I mean, for sure the Yen 1 challenge was the worst one because it literally made people play worse. So past 2 days or so while this event's been going on, they've been kind of brutal to play online, but hopefully this event is coming to an end, and so will these people throwing games. And with that, I think I'll put my Gamer Saloon ad in here. Hey 2K community, are you a competitive player who likes money? Prove it on Gamer Saloon, the ultimate arena for NBA 2K players. Whether you're a pro or just starting out, Gamer Saloon lets you challenge players from around the world and win real cash prizes. So no more playing 1v1s to brag about it. Now you can get paid for winning. Gamer Saloon offers a seamless platform with various tournaments and head-to-head matches, perfect for every level of player. Listeners of the NBA 2K podcast can sign up today at gamersaloon.com/ribpodcast. All one word, gamersaloon.com/ribpodcast. Link in the description. And now I'm just going to look through the NBA 2K subreddit. By the way, I do want to thank everybody that listens. The numbers keep going up, even though feedback on Spotify or YouTube or whatever platform you're listening on, the feedback is not exactly there, but I assume that the number of listens and the number of followers going up means that people are listening, people are enjoying what they're listening to. So thank you for your continued support, and I hope we can keep doing this moving forward. I just wanted to look through the NBA 2K subreddit for this episode mainly. I wanted to talk about that Blackout event, which I did. And I've been seeing a lot of people not complain as much. There's still a little bit of complaining about passing lane steals, which I've talked about before in a different episode, that I do think they're going to make changes. I don't know exactly what those changes will be, but those changes will come, if they come, around Season 2 release, which Season 2 release should be pretty soon. I am not sure when. I probably should know the exact date, but I don't right now. Anyway, with that said, somebody mentioned that they're a full-blown rec player now. And they said they enjoy rec way more than park. It's more peaceful and fun. So the reason I wanted to bring this up is because, I've played a lot of park. I've played a lot of rec. I've played a lot of every online my player mode. And I pretty much stopped playing park almost entirely and focused on only 5v5 modes. So I played a lot of rec last year. And this year with Proving Grounds, I thought I was going to be playing a lot of Proving Grounds, which I did in the first week or so. And then I realized that rec is not only more fun, the games are more challenging, and it seems that people play better, just overall in the rec, compared to Proving Grounds. Now, if you don't know, Proving Grounds is a ranked mode that was added this year. This ranked mode, you can't shoot with the meter, you can in the rec, but for some reason, and I'm assuming it's all the rec players from last year that thought they could compete in a ranked mode, moving on to Proving Grounds, I'm assuming. For some reason, every time I step into the Proving Grounds, in 5 specifically, people don't know what the hell they're doing. And it feels a lot like last year's rec, or the year before that. It doesn't feel like a ranked mode. I thought, my initial thinking was, there's no way rec players will come here. This is going to be really hard. Only the best players will play here, and it will be competitive. It'll be challenging. It'll be fun. And that's not the case at all in Proving Grounds. It really feels like everybody is just they're just playing for themselves, and it feels a lot like rec, and people are quitting games like it's rec, and there's just no chemistry of any kind, and there's no communication a lot of times. And then in the rec feels, the game flows a lot better. And it's not just me that thinks this, and I know a lot of you listening also believe this, but a lot of people that I've talked to feel the same way. A lot of people that are better than I am and play Pro-Am and higher ranked competition feel the same way. And why is that? I don't know. How is it that a mode that's easier feels more challenging and more competitive than a mode that's meant to be harder? And my only thinking is what I mentioned, is that Proving Grounds is filled with people from rec from last year, and rec this year has the same mixture of people. But because Proving Grounds is only those, like the worst people of rec who think they're really good, it creates for, the issues that have been occurring. Let me know if you feel the same way, or if you've been enjoying 5's Proving Ground. And know that I'm not talking about going in with the squad to Proving Grounds, because that kind of defeats the purpose of this topic, of this point that I'm making. I'm specifically talking about going in as a solo player into Proving Grounds 5v5. Let me know if you feel the same way or not. Because I gotta tell you, I beginning of the year, I wanted to never play rec this year. I told myself I would never, but Proving Grounds it's awful. The mode is awful. The squad finder thing that 2K added is dead, pretty much. And rec is a lot better, I feel like. And to bring it all back to this post of this person saying they're a full-blown rec player now because it's more peaceful and fun. There's the top comment says, I've been a solo rec guy for a while. 5's is real basketball in my whole old head opinion. Park has been unplayable for years. Theater, quick 3v3 games are still my personal favorite. Once they nerf steals, rec will be even better. As a pass-first point guard, I'm generally afraid to pass half the time. So, I enjoy rec. Overall, I feel like I'm not really enjoying the game right now. If I had to give my end of the month review for September, the first month of 2K, I'm enjoying it, but not as much as I was last year, I feel like. And that's bound to change. I'm confident that if the game, gets better or whatever, maybe I need to take some time off from 2K and I'll enjoy it. But I'm optimistic about Season 2 and Season 3. So I'll just say I've been enjoying it, but I could be enjoying it more. I'll just say that. And for the record, I am playing on two builds. I've been playing on my center, and I've been playing on my point guard. And it's not like I'm having bad games. I'm winning mostly. Winning in the rec, winning in theater. And I guess my issue with 2K is just it feels bland. And I'm not speaking for anybody here, just a personal feeling from somebody who plays a lot of 2K every year. And I've talked a little bit about, my experience with 2K this year already before in a previous podcast episode. But since this is the last episode of the month of September, I thought I'd bring it up a little bit here to close off this episode. That I am enjoying it, but I do feel like I could be enjoying it more. And I am excited for October and Season 2 and, what else is there to come in the near future. So, with that said, again, thank you for listening. And if you're enjoying this, please leave a review, leave a comment. I read everything. I go through all the comments I can find. Whenever they appear, I look through them. Let me know how you've been enjoying the episodes, and I will see you on the next one.